I have climbed highest mountain, I have run through the field, only to be with you, only to be with you. And I have run, I have crawled, and I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I have run, I have crawled, and I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I have killed honey lips, felt the healing fingertips burn like fire, yeah. It's burning desire. And I have smelled the tongue of angels, I have held the hand of a devil who's warm in the night. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. 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 I believe kingdom come, all the colors bleed into one, bleed into one. Yes, I'm still winning. You broke the bonds, loosen the chain, carry the cross, and my shame, and my shame. No, I believe it. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. 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 All right. That's a little U2 for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone showing up so far. Hello, Jen and Mark and everybody else tuning in. Thanks a lot for popping by here on Friday night. It is happy hour. My name's Robbie Hancock. I'm an indie folk singer, songwriter, composer, and producer. I also do blues and Americana. I'm actually starting to walk more in that direction. Just throwing that out there as far as some of my songwriting and playing goes. But anyway, appreciate you all being here. Those that are watching live right now and those that are watching the repeat. If you'd like to know more about me, you can find out all my info at robbiehancock.com. But more on that later. I'm going to keep singing some songs here, including this one here, which is a great song that I really like to warm up with. And this is a song written by Alice McDaniel, better known as Bo Diddley. A long time ago, Eric Clapton covered this, and I'm going to sing it for you now. Hey, Tommy Duggan. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Bork. I will do what I can. I might just take that challenge. We'll see. Well, would you look at that? I got a dead battery already. As much as you think, like, I feel like I'm prepared and ready. There's always something. Then again, you might want to just plug in your guitar. Let's try that again. No, it's not the battery. It's just Friday, and it's been a long day. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's get to playing, shall we? Wow. How about plugging in your guitar, Hancock? Okay, here we go. Yeah, some people showing up. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a drink. Have a drink on me. All right, some blues for you. Join the chat. Type in the chat. Let me know that you're there. I can see it. It's part of this whole online thing. Please say hello. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Spending my money on other women, but taking money from someone else. Come back home, baby. Try my love one more time. Hey, Kathy. Come back home, baby. Try my love one more time. But don't go on, could you? I'm gonna lose my mind. Here we go. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Well, spending my money on other women, or taking money from someone else. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. Come back home, baby, try my love one more time. But I'm gonna quit you, or I'm gonna lose my mind. All right. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Spending my money on other women, taking money from someone else. All right. All right, having fun over here. Thanks, everybody. And I'm just going to make a couple of adjustments here. But first, I'm going to say hi to everybody. And Tom is here, Tom Duggan, and Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. Jennifer, Mark, Cassie. You guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up on a Friday, saying hello. It's probably me just interrupting your feed, but thanks for saying hi anyway. Just getting used to the new norm for me, which is performing on a Friday, Saturday night. I've been doing it since the beginning of COVID, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Just going to make an adjustment. Yeah. It's pretty fun now. I was very challenging, of course, in the beginning, but got it dialed in. And in the last 24 hours, if you notice on screen, I'm now broadcasting from Sydney, BC, which is about 25 minutes north of Victoria, and it's near the airport, and just hear a plane going by right now, actually. It's near the airport and the ferries, and it's a big travel destination, but I'm right by the ocean, and I just happened to get a beautiful little garden studio. So new location makes more sense for me. It's quieter. It's actually insulated really well, and I'm playing in the garden right now. And at some point tonight, I'll probably just show you. I can probably show you right now. I just don't want to mess up the webcam settings and stuff. You can hear the plane going by right now. I can. I don't know if you guys can. So anyway, so I spent the last 24 hours or so moving my studio up here. I'm still actually got my stuff in Victoria. I'm living there to the end of the month, but my office or studio is here. And then I'm going to be moving into a suite in the house here, which is about, I guess, about 30 feet or so from here. So I'm super stoked. This is a good move for me, and I don't have anybody above my head, and I'm surrounded by trees, and it's super quiet, so I can work, compose, do everything that I need to do. Yeah, as you know, or may not know, I'm a composer and artist now for film and television, so this is also a recording studio space. I'm also a teacher, so I teach several instruments, and I've got a little patio up front for distancing. We've already got a bunch of students coming in here in July, and I'm now an online performer for you guys. So if you want to help me out with the online performing thing, please share. That's all you got to do. Just share either verbally with your friends, or click the share button and share it out right now, and that'll bring more people in to watch. I'm going to keep playing. And talk in between, and I've got some things happening today. talk about my black box of memories. I will talk about that just after this song here. Thanks, Mark. Mark said he can hear the flowers. Sometimes I'm able to actually, with this program that I'm using, I post people's comments, so I'm going to try doing that right now. So you guys can all see Mark here, who is watching from Facebook today. Mark says, I can hear the flowers. That is a Mark Gauthier quote. And I'm gonna chat with you guys as well, probably after this song. I like to talk to the people watching as well and see how you guys are doing out there. But yeah. Now Melissa says, sounds awesome. Thank you, Melissa. Tom wants to hear some hip. Cassie says, hey, hey. Jennifer Bork wants to hear some Kenny Rogers. So, Tragically Hip and Kenny Rogers it is. I'm going to put this on another caption right now. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, then I can kind of know what's going on with my career as well. So let's start with a hip song, shall we? And then maybe I'll try a Kenny Rogers song because I like being challenged. Yeah, I can probably do that. Don't you look at that, hey? Well, I'll give it my best shot. All right, first one here is for Tom. Oh, and by the way, guys, just before I dive in here, Friday, Saturday now is by donation. If you feel like tipping or donating towards my cause, this is part of my living now. So if you guys can help me out, I'd really appreciate your support. Just click on the link to take you over to a page on my website. Now there's a PayPal link. It's secure, and you can tip by a few different ways, credit card or I think debit. Thank you in advance. Oh, and every time you tip, I have a box full of photographs from the last 20 years. And every time someone tips me, which I can see, I'm going to pull a photograph out, show you the photograph, and I'm going to tell you the story behind it, or maybe even play a song. Some of the photographs are racy. There's no doubt about that. And I don't mean race. I mean, well, those of you that don't know what racy means, you can look it up. Risque, let's just say that. And others are funny. Others are drunk pictures. Others are very sweet. Yeah, so if you'd like to see some pictures in my black box, it's just right over here, then consider tipping me today. Thank you. Aruna Kalu 10-3 is in the house. And Rianne's here too. Hi, Rianne. Oh, thanks so much, Rianne. I appreciate that very much. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel too, guys. All right, enough talking. Here we go. This is a Tragically Hip song. I think I probably only have 3 verses in my head. But you get the idea. Here we go. This is for Tom Duggan. Sundown in the parish of the prairie, we kings alone, treasures buried. Rusty breezes pushing around the living Jesus. Singing out of the seas, accused fate. He's standing in the queue's place. You can't be fond of living in the past. If you are, then there's no way that you're gonna last. We kings, pretty things. Let's just see what tomorrow brings. Have a little guitar, right? It breaks story on the CBC. The nation whispers, they all know you're free. 20 is for nothing, well, it's nothing to decide. No one's interested in something you didn't do. We kings put a fin. Let's just see what tomorrow brings. We can put a fin. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Robbie James is here, and he's looking for Mark, and he can't find him, but Mark is here too. So let me explain that for those of you who don't know what's happening there. I'm seeing Rob's comment because he's on YouTube, and Mark is here because he's on Facebook, but they can't see each other. And the reason being is because I'm using a platform now that streams to several platforms, including Twitch, Periscope, and 2 different places on Facebook. So either Mark needs to go over to YouTube or Rob needs to go over to Facebook. And that's all I can really do about that. But it really benefits me to be able to kind of stream to all these places at the same time. So thanks, guys, for figuring out where you are. Or asking, anyways. And hey, Robbie. Krista Lisk is here. Hi, Krista. So I wanted to talk a little bit about you guys, and then I'm going to dig into some more songs here. Happy to play some requests, and I also want to play some of my original stuff too. So if you have a song that you really like to hear, then I'll try my best to play that. And if you'd like to see in my black box of memories, it's actually a shoebox. It's heavy, not gonna lie. There it is. This thing is full of photographs. Obviously, I haven't put them in a photo album, but I don't know. That wasn't really my thing. I'm gonna open that up. So every time somebody tips me, I'm gonna pull a photo out, gonna talk about the photo, and maybe play a song. Maybe it's going to be a story. I have no idea. But I'm going to keep an eye on my phone and so I can see every time you guys tip. And we'll go from there. It looks like somebody has already done so. Look at that. Thank you for starting off the game, you guys. I figured a fun thing to do on a Friday night, besides drinking at home, right? You guys can look into my life a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Aruna Kalutanthri, for tipping me. Thank you, Aruna. Much appreciated, good sir. And so Aruna started off the game, and so this means I dive right into the box and grab a photo, and then show it to you guys, and then we kind of talk about it a little bit and go from there, and then I'll sing a song. Can you do a song in A minor? But what about the saddest key? What about D minor, Aruna? All right, I got one. I think this just might be a story, and then I don't think there's a song really attached to this because at the time I was a drummer. So many of you may or may not know that I'm a drummer. As you can see over here, I've got an electronic drum kit that I've bought recently I can trigger samples in Logic, high-end samples that real drummers have put down, because the samples on these kits are actually quite terrible. But in my program on my in my studio, I can just perform on here, and the drum samples are like really quality high-end. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to really getting back into that, which is like part of the reason I have this thing here. It's kind of been in my way and a pain in the butt, but hey, Jesse's here. Hi, Jesse. But I will get to that Kenny Rogers song, which will be next, by the way. All right. So here's the photo. I do my best to hold it so it's not glaring, and it's kind of difficult to hold it steady for you guys. But you can see there's three guys on stage, all guitarists, and none of them are me. But you can see me. I don't know if I can. I'm going to put my finger on it. There we go. Oh my God, this is so hard to do backwards. There's my face right there. So that's me behind the drums. But this is my old band called The Candidates. And we put out, we only put out one album, but we did a lot in about 2 years that we were together. I was in a band before that too, but you know, we played the Elmo Combo and Sneaky D's, and did, we charted and opened for some pretty damn good bands, actually. And the band before that, I was in a band before that called The Mighty Fishermen as a drummer. Didn't actually start singing in front of people until I was about almost 30, actually. Anyway, this band was called The Candidates. And I really enjoyed my time playing with those guys, and a lot of fun playing a lot of different venues. And Neil McDonald, Stephen Parkinson, and Adam Thompson, and myself. And then there was another drummer after I left. I actually quit the band at about 26 and took off out west for the first time. But yeah, that's part of my story. Jesse Pack is requesting a couple of originals, Old Man Blues and Angel in Her Eyes. I'll definitely get to those, but first I'm going to do a song here for Jennifer. And this is a song that I did. I actually did a video, acting kind of video for a class in high school for this, and the song was playing in the background. It was one of my favorite songs back then. This is a song by Kenny Rogers, and the late great Kenny Rogers. It goes like this. From nowhere, met up with a gambler, too tired to sleep. So we took turns staring the window of the darkness. Boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. Out of bases, a taste of your whiskey, give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, he drank down my last swallow. Then he bombed a cigarette and he asked me for a light. plus all expression. If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta play it right. Everybody. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. We're sitting at the table, time enough for counting when the dealing's done. And every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Every hand's a winner, and every hand's a loser. Best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he'd finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out a cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. His final words they found, an answer he could keep. You got to know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. You're sitting at the table, be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. When to fold, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. You're sitting at the table, time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Thank you very much. I see some more people showing up here. Hello to Sherry, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite persons. Sherry, big hug, big loves to you, and big bro hug to Wilf too. And you guys are amazing, and you know why. So thank you, Nathan Christie Fraser. Hey Nathan, or is it Christie? I'm not sure. You guys are two peas in a pod. You're all married and stuff. Hello. Hello in Cambridge. Hi, Corolla. Hi, Corolla Trig. Corolla. 9 Corollas. 9 Corollas. Anyway, that was awful and cheesy, but hello. Tommy Duggan. I liked my spin on it. Yes. I can only really kind of take it naked my own, but I try to get the inflections there in the story. It's a story song, you know. Corolla says, woot, woot. Jennifer Bork. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You can post your comment here. Jennifer says, that was amazing. Your own version. Very good. I want to hear it again. Well, I think that's probably one of the best compliments I could get. So, by all means, request it next week, or actually tomorrow. I'm playing tomorrow as well. I just hit the cymbal there with my guitar by mistake. But yeah, feel free to show up and request it on another day. I'd be happy to do it for you because I really like that song. And that was a request for Jennifer, and I'm glad that we managed to nail it. Mark is learning how to clap, so he is telling us that he's got a hands clapping emoji going right now. So you just put your hands together like this. You have to put your drink down, though, and then do that. Got a request for a couple of my original songs here that I'm going to do. But I'm just going to check my phone to see if I need to pull any more pictures out of my box of memories. And those that you don't know, I have I have a box of photographs over here, and every time someone donates or tips, which this is part of my living now, thank you so much, every Friday, Saturday. If you want to donate, I really appreciate it, and thank you in advance for that. But an extra thing I wanted to do was just like pull a photograph out of me over the last 20 years and like show you, and then talk about it. Maybe there's a song behind it, maybe there isn't. But just kind of sharing my life and my story with you guys as we go. Not only through my songs, but also chatting a little bit. I'll try not to talk too long. My dad gave me crap about that recently. Sorry, Dad, I'll try and talk less. I'm sure he's just doing it because he loves me. So yeah, for those of you just showing up, some people are on Facebook, some people are on YouTube. So if you don't see each other, I see everyone. But you can hop over to the other platform and jump back and forth, because that's kind of fun too. There's also people on Twitch, hello Twitchers, and Periscope too, which is affiliated with Twitter. Actually, 2 different places on Facebook. So hi everybody, thanks for showing up. If you want to help me out today, please share. And it's always great to play for new people. So if you think, oh, this person might like Robbie, then share, message, or share, just throw it on your timeline. That'll help. That's Facebook. YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Share the video. Excuse me. Share the video, maybe. Leave me a comment. Those are all good things for YouTube. And I need to actually get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Since I first asked that last week, I've gone up to over 200. So this is good. I got like 30 more subscribers, 25 more subscribers. So thanks, guys. But please share that out and see if you can help me get up to 1,000, because once I get to 1,000, it unlocks a bunch of things on YouTube that I can do that I really want to do. So thanks in advance. Hey, there's Michael. Hey, Michael. I'm not sure if I have you on Facebook, but hello, sir. Michael's new. I think that's what he's saying. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining today. I'm going to play a song here in a second. But we're in the middle of the Box of Memories game. So I need to acknowledge the fine people that are supporting me through donations today. Thank you very much. Thank you to Melissa Warnick, who has just donated. Thank you so much, Melissa, for your tip, and more importantly, for your patronage. And this is my art, and any of the songs that I'm playing that are not mine get copyright strikes. But that just means that any monetization will go to the people that wrote the song, which is the way that it should be. But other than that, my own material goes to me. And eventually I'd like to monetize my YouTube channel, which is kind of partly what I'm talking about. So thanks, guys. Michael. So I'm going to grab a picture. I was going to say, hopefully this is nothing incriminating. No, I definitely was a bit of a bad boy when I was younger, but nothing too illegal. Yeah, this photograph here is a different me. It's a very different me. And I look at this and it makes me want to hold my stomach in, to be honest with you. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to talk about it. It's got a bunch of paper and stuff on the back, but that's because it was like taped to like a big postcard, which I don't have here to show you. So I'm just going to show you here. That's me right in the middle there, the Florida Gators shirt. Surrounded by youth. Just put the tip link in the chat there, guys, if you wanted to donate or tip me. That's how you do that. It's easy to do. Head over to my website through that link, and there's a secure link to PayPal where you can tip however you like. Thank you in advance. So about that photo, that was me in high school. I was 17 years old at that time. This is before I started drinking and smoking. It was probably the same year, actually. And I was an athlete, a very fit one. I was a captain and MVP of my soccer team, and I also played a lot of hockey and a bunch of different sports, actually. So at that time, I wanted to go to school for kinesiology, which is the study of movement, and you know, I was considering being a phys ed teacher, actually, and that was my co-op. So they had sent me out on a co-op at St. Andrew's Public School in Cambridge, and it was the phys ed department there took me in, a guy and a girl, teachers, and took me under their wing and showed me the ropes, and I got 100% in that co-op. So it's really something that I probably should have done, but later on that year, I actually cracked my ankle, and then Tom Duggan knows that I was like a pretty avid soccer player, but I cracked my ankle on the first game of the season, and that was it for me in my senior year. So during that time, I was like, went to a lot of parties, and then I started smoking, and then things just really kind of fell apart. And so did the dream of being a kinesiologist or a phys ed teacher. But I really enjoyed that time teaching all of those kids. I taught them like football, volleyball, definitely soccer and basketball, and a bunch of different things. And it was a really rewarding experience. And the kids gave me a big, giant postcard, and they all signed it, and they gave me a bunch of pictures, and that was one of them. So there you go. All right, so we'll get a couple of requests for some original songs that I'm going to get to. And this is for Mr. Jesse Peck and for also Corolla Trigg, who I know is here. This is a song off my first album called It's Never Too Late, that you can find on Spotify. If you want to help me with Spotify streams, you can go to my Spotify channel, which is Robbie Hancock Spotify, and you can listen to the recorded version of this as well as 4 other albums. I actually put out a solo piano album recently. It's on there too. So there was a time that I had a bottle a day whiskey habit, which is not pretty, and I don't recommend that. But we all go through stuff in life, friend. I went to the liquor store to get my bottle, and it was closed, so I had to go all the way downtown to get my bottle. And I was walking by this old man sitting on the concrete, playing his old beat-up guitar and singing the blues. And there was a heckler standing in front of him, telling him to play something else, and it really bothered me. So I had to go to the store to get my bottle before it closed first, so I went and did that, and I saved some change and a cigarette, and I came back down to see the old man. The heckler was gone, and I stood there and I waited for him to finish. Just really enjoyed his music. And then he stopped playing, and I said, "Don't worry about guys like that. You just keep singing the blues and doing what you do, man. It's really amazing." He looked up at me and he said, "Ain't nothing gonna stop me from singing the blues. Ain't nothing gonna stop me but Jesus." I said, "Holy cow, it's an amazing thing to say to somebody when they're just trying to make ends meet for the day, sitting on their cold concrete bed." So I took the bus home, and I drank my bottle, and I wrote that down, and eventually I wrote this song called The Old Man Blues. Just walking along, just minding my mind. The distance I saw the old man singing his songs to the unkind, with a guitar in his hand. Past the unkind actor indeed, disgrace the old man's concrete bed. singing the blues and all that you know. So singing the songs in my head. The old man said, nothing gonna stop me from singing the blues. You're not gonna stop me, yeah. Jesus. Jesus. Went to the store for my $15 fix. Still thinking about the old man. You save me some change for the last cigarette. Put in the old man's can. You came back along to see the old man. Sweet blues guitar melody. I put all the words into his can. So give me some Delta blues, please. The old man said, now they're gonna stop me from singing the blues. Now they're gonna stop me, yeah. Jesus. Jesus. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a hallelujah? Come on, Sherry Williams. Hallelujah, Jesus. Come on, Wilf. Hallelujah, Jesus. You're not gonna stop me from singing. You're not gonna stop me. That was for Sherry too, big time. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Wilf, as well. Cheers. Ooh, it's getting hot. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Corolla. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Jesse. Robbie's got a request that I'll get to for sure. Do that for Rob. I try and do that every time I go live for Robbie. Robbie loves that one. All right. And donation from Corolla. Thank you very much, Corolla. Corolla has officially reopened the box of memories. Thank you very much. Every time someone tips or donates today, just in case you're just tuning in, I pull out a photograph of the last 20 years of my life and talk about that photograph. And sometimes there's a song with it, and sometimes there isn't. Sometimes it's just a story. Or sometimes it's just a good laugh. But thanks, Corolla. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Can I get a drum roll, please? I was having a hard time finding one with me in it. Wasn't many selfies back then. But this is an interesting picture. Okay, drum kit, you're driving me nuts. Women. Oh, women, how I love you. Not all of you, but most of you. Most of you. How we love you. Wow, this really brings back some memories. So I might even have a song with this one, but wow, I'm just gonna show you and then I'll talk about it, okay? I'm trying to get it so the light shows the faces, but I'm having a hard time. Having a hard time with this one, sorry. Oh my God, it's so hard to do that backwards. Oh my God. Seriously. Sorry, guys. Oh. Anyway, get the idea. That is me and the girl. Come on. Stupid. So I'm wearing a red Carlsberg shirt, and the Carlsberg shirt is actually a Liverpool shirt. First of all, I've been a long-time LFC supporter. You'll never walk alone. It's their slogan. And yet to go to a game is all like ticket holders over there in the UK. I've been to a game. I went with my uncle last time I was over. Anyway, over to the girl. So that photograph is the two of us sitting on the lawn. And this is back, actually more than 20 years. You guys remember, Rob, do you remember when I went to Paris? I think this is like 99, actually, around there, maybe even sooner. 98. I was working at Eastside Mario's, which is where I met my friend Rob James here, and my other friend Mark, who's friends with Rob. So I was a full-time bartender, 5 days a week, closes 5 till 2 in the morning, working in the mall in Cambridge. He said, bada boom, bada bing. But I was making great money and had enough money, and I got myself a credit card, saved a bunch of money up, and then I went to 3 weeks to see my family and did some backpacking as well. So I went to Wales, England. I went to see Stonehenge, London. Most of my family's up north in North Wales, so Connah's Quay, Chester. It's about an hour west of Manchester, near Liverpool. Anyway, so I met up with 2 girlfriends, and then we traveled down to London and Stonehenge together. And then we took the ferry across to France, to Le Havre, I believe. And then we took a train to Paris. And I was in Paris for 4 days. And it was a pretty amazing time, like baguettes, wine, cheese, walking around the streets, drunk. But anyway, we ended up, I ended up playing soccer in front of the Eiffel Tower. And that was an amazing experience, like communicating without talking, because I didn't speak French, very minimal. And everyone I was playing with were all French. But it didn't matter. It was an awesome time. And then we partied that night with a bunch of Australians. And there's about a circle of us, about 20. We're actually sitting in that picture right in front of the Eiffel Tower, half in the bag. And I met that girl. And we totally hit it off and connected, and I absolutely adored her, and easily would have been my girlfriend. But she was going back to Australia, and I was going back to Canada. So we had some walks and talks and some amazing conversations, and you know, a little bit more. But it was a wonderful time, and kept in touch with her for a little while after, and then just that was it. But she was absolutely lovely. So I'm going to sing a song about love. I'm going to do this song for my friend Jennifer. I actually wrote this song about her. It's a different time, of course. This is about 2003. And Jesse actually requested this one, but it's my friend's. I'm going to tie this in because this is also this is my friend Jen's birthday today. And so this is for my friend Jen. Suddenly, well, she was there. Clean white skin she had, dirty blonde hair. Such a beauty she could not disguise. After all, she had those angel eyes. You would think by now that I'd have more self-control. Eyes like hers that get so deep in your soul. I saw it. In her eye, in her eye, I saw angel somewhere deep in her eyes. Suddenly, well, I could not breathe. My heart just stopped and dropped me to my knees. What's not ill, so I can only surmise. I fell a victim to those angel eyes. You would think by now that I'd have more self-control. Eyes like hers that get so deep to your soul. I saw angel in her eyes, in her eyes. I saw angel somewhere deep. Somewhere deep in her eye. All right, are we having fun yet? Are we having fun yet is the main question I have for you guys right now. We're about halfway through, so I'm going to take a very short break, but I'm going to keep talking to you at the same time here. Okay. All right. Looks like Melissa Warnock sent me another donation tip. Thank you so much, Melissa. And Mr. Mark Gauthier, the same thing. Thank you so much, Mark. Both of you are going to get a photograph in a minute. Once I finish my break, I'm going to go back into that. And thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And this is my living now. As long as you guys keep showing up and supporting and inviting more people in and sharing, and I'm going to keep doing this. And I have no other reason to not do this. Just to give you an idea about my situation right now, because I'm very open about that. Besides like moving recently, which has been kind of stressful. Would you like some Royal Mixed Nuts, by the way? Anyone? Royal Mixed Nuts? No? Okay. I should have got the salted ones. I'm hungry. I didn't really want to move during a pandemic, but I did. Here I am. This is an awesome little studio. My mom and dad will be watching this in the replay going, how do you talk with your mouth full? Did you guys see me open that? Okay. I needed to do that. Little something in my stomach and a little wetting of the whistle. I don't have any gigs yet. I mean, I just want to talk about this a little bit because this is my situation, and I'm just going to be honest about it. There's been a few places that I play here on the island that I've talked to about playing, but all of them have basically said not yet. And it's very frustrating because of this whole COVID thing, of course. Part of my living was like performing out, and I can't do that right now. So that's why I'm doing this instead. So this is my live performance now, and this is the change. It's the new norm. It's instead of getting paid by bars, you guys are paying me now. This is patronage to me as an artist, and thank you so much for your support. Because I don't know, getting emotional. Maybe I just have something in my throat. It's a peanut. I don't know what I would have done without you, and I really mean that. I'm so thankful for everyone that has come out to these things since March and supported me every week. I created something, and it worked. It worked. It's amazing. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart, everybody. Thank you so much. Whether you're watching right now or you're watching on the replay, thanks, guys. This musician really appreciates it. This is what I do. I don't know how to do anything else. Those of you that know me know that I'm not a carpenter. There's definitely, I have my faults, but I really feel like I'm helping people with music, and being able to just share my songs with you guys means a lot, and especially when I can help people at home. I'm going to do videos for seniors and those kinds of things that I've done, and I had an interview with the CBC because of that. Pretty cool. Anyway, thank you. It means a lot to me. So I don't know when I'm going to go back and start gigging again, is what I'm trying to say. A couple of people have said maybe August, but I don't even know how that's going to work. At Toronto, this is what is kind of like really got me worried. in Toronto, they have put a ban on all musicians because they have said, and some of the musicians have posted this, at least in Ontario, they've done this. The musicians cause people to talk louder, which increases the spitting, and they can't have that with COVID. So they're just like not doing it, like banning musicians. And so livelihoods of musicians is bad enough as it is. Never mind not being able to open up with everybody else. You know, my thing is like the musicians, you know, maybe you just need the right venue, but most musicians that are worth their salt, people are going to like go and see the show and listen. I play plenty of bars where people are talking and clinking glasses, and I get that. But irregardless, they still stick you in the corner anyway. Whether you're playing, well, most pubs and bars, they put you in the corner. So, like, we're not going to be spitting on anybody. And I understand maybe not doing, like, open mics right now. Like, I totally get that. As someone who runs open mics, like, I don't really want to host one right now until they figure things out, or everyone needs to bring their own mic or something. I have no idea, but I don't know. Some people are doing it, but I don't think it's a good idea. You know. Anyway, that's a deep rabbit hole. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to start creating my own thing. And I have been doing that on the island here anyway, but I'm going to start creating my own thing in places I think that it makes sense to go out and perform live, like beaches and things like that. But other than that, I'm playing here every Friday, Saturday. I might play more, but I think that's enough for me right now. I was thinking about maybe doing Sunday too, like early, but I don't know. This works for me. And I hope that, yes, Mark is saying brought music back into his life. I mean, hey, man, that's awesome. It's great to reconnect with you, Mark. And some other people here. Let's talk to some folks. Yeah, so Mark, I met through my friend Rob. Robbie James, who was here. Mark is in Montreal. He's funny as hell. Good guy. Salt of the earth, and likes his drink. And it makes me laugh, especially on the Zooms when we get to do those. So thank you for tuning in, Montreal. I really hope things start to get better in Quebec as well, my friend, mon ami. So merci beaucoup for showing up. Thank you. Jesse Peck, thank you. Jesse, I don't know that well. I think I know you through like Taxi, or I'm not sure. Jesse's asking me about the train gigs. Well, the train gigs have been canceled, and actually today is kind of an emotional day too, because I was supposed to go and get on the train in Vancouver today. I had a train tour booked from Vancouver to Halifax and back starting today, so I would have been gone for like 3.5 weeks. And so I don't get to see my family back home. I don't get to see my mom and my dad and my sister and my nephews that I grew up with, and my adopted family, and I don't get to see my birth sister Tia and my nephew Josh either, as well as my friends and family. And, you know, it sucks. It really sucks. I love the train gigs, man. They're so great. And I'm thinking about, I was going to probably post some pictures later about some of my train trips. Just memories. I have some, like, I think I've done eight of the trips now, and it's just been like incredible, like meeting people from all over the world and getting to perform on the train, and just amazing. So I'm still approved to play the train. So as soon as I am able to go, I will be going on the train again, and be taking you all with me. Sherry and Wilf. Sherry's here. I don't know if Wilf's watching too, but Sherry and Wilf are my friends. Sherry and Wilf have helped me so much since I first got here. And you never really know when you go to a new place. It's really daunting and scary. I mean, I came here and I knew one person. My friend John Galbraith from kindergarten was here, grade 1 actually. I stayed with him for a few months, and then Sherry helped me get a place, and then she helped me get another place, and then she's helped me, like, and Wilf, both of you, helped me like get all of these like connections and gigs and advice, and like really helped me. And she saw that I could help, but also saw that I needed help. And I'm really thankful. Um, and though that relationship continues to develop, and I'm really thankful of it. And I love you both. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Corolla, who is my friend from the open mics, and it's also my good friend Chris Trigg, who unfortunately passed away, is Corolla's husband, and we all miss Chris, of course. But Corolla, it's been great to get to know you a lot better at the open mics, Christie's, which I hope come back sooner than later, so we can have cheesecake and hang out. And Aruna, I also know through the open mics. And Aruna and I have also developed our relationship, and his lovely wife, Cam. And Aruna is an awesome musician himself, and great to know you, Aruna. You're a great addition to Victoria, that's for sure. And I love your guitar collection. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Can I have one, please? Just one, Taylor. You can part with one. I can hear him laughing. I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm going to say Robbie James. Robbie's been a good friend of mine for a really long time, one of my best friends, whether he likes it or not. And Rob and I spent a lot of time together playing video golf and drinking and sharing stories, and me running events in his bar, and a lot of really good times. Rob, I miss you, brother. Brother from another mother. Miss you, man. I look forward to seeing you next time I'm back. Seriously. And I'm going to sing a song for you in a second. And everybody else that's watching, I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone. I'm just going to say, like, thank you so much for showing up today. I really appreciate it. And please let your peeps know. Tell 5 people that I'm doing this every Friday, Saturday, 5 till 7 PST. And just invite them in, share, or however you want to do it. I'm just going to keep doing this, and it's going to keep growing, and I'm just going to love that. So thanks. Okay, back to it. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Corolla. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Aruna. I think I think I got everybody. Thank you, everyone, for tipping me. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to take a couple more pictures out here for you guys and share some more stories, and then I'm going to play. There we go. Hey, Nola's here too. Hi, Nola. Thanks, Sherry. I am happy to be here and help out in any way that I can. I know you've said that to me before, and I appreciate you saying that. Jesse, it's never too late. That's correct, sir. Jesse knows my albums. That's my first album. It's called It's Never Too Late. Jesse's down in Myrtle Beach, you lucky bugger. There you go. There's a picture of the Eiffel Tower. I'm sure you know what it looks like, but that was that bunch of people out front there. I was just talking about that earlier. That's where we were all sitting and drinking in front there before the sun went down. This is proof that I'm a drummer. And that was a studio session with my old band, the Mighty Fishermen. And that's me spinning my sticks, all mic'd up. Got a mic set up in the drum kit there and recording something for that album. And this obviously that's me in my Carlsberg Liverpool shirt, but this is in a totally different place now. Obviously I'm not in Paris. So the old guy beside me, his name was Merlin, and there was one of the staff, and then Glenn is on the end. Glenn and I had a duo called Hancock and Reed. But that was in an outdoor campfire pub in the middle of Alberta. And this place called the David Thompson Resort, which is about an hour, maybe less, west of Red Deer. And there was about 140 campsites, and all the big RVs and everything would come in and park around this pub, and then they would come in and play, or they would come in while we were playing. So Glenn was playing, he played like 7 to 11, and I would show up after my shift at like 9 and join him, and the two of us would play. We did that 5 months straight, finish at 11:30, and then we'd go across to the staff fire and party till 5 in the morning. That's how I kind of cut my teeth. As a singer-songwriter, got better at songwriting, lead guitar, harmonies, like learning how to be a front man. Glenn taught me all of that stuff, and I really appreciate him. I spoke to him today, actually, and he's like definitely one of my mentors, like my biggest mentors in my life, because I went in as a drummer and I came out as a singer and a songwriter with a lot more confidence, and he believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Wilf. Wilf showed up on his own. Hi, Wilf. Thanks, buddy. Yes, that cough is lingers, but it's pretty much gone now, Nola. But thanks for noticing. This is a song for Mr. Rob James. This is a song by Bob Dylan, and I love this tune, and so does Robbie. If you haven't heard it before, this is a song called Positively 4th Street.
Got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. When I was down, you just stood there grinning. You got a lot of nerve to say you got a helping hand. You just wanna be on the side that's winning. You say I let you down. You know it's not like that. You're so hurt, why then don't you show it? You say you lost your faith, that's not where it's at. You had no faith to lose and you know it. I know the reason that you talk behind my back. take me for such a fool to think I'd make contact? The one who tries to hide what he don't know to begin with. You see me on the street, you always act surprised. You say, how are you? Good luck, but you don't mean it. When you know as well as me, you'd rather see me paralyzed. Why don't you just come out once and scream it? No, I do not feel that good when I see the heartbreaks you embrace. I was a master thief, perhaps I'd rob them. Now I know you're dissatisfied with your position and your place. Don't you understand? It's not my problem. I wish that for just one time I could stand inside my shoe. Just for that one moment I could be you. Yes, I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes. You know what a drag it is to see you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, I love you too, Mark. The Flying Otter Grill has deep fried cheesecake, says Corolla Trigg. Well, what's the address? When are we going? Do they deliver? I think I'm capping myself. I have definitely gained some COVID weight, and deep fried cheesecake sounds like probably a bad idea, but a good idea at the same time. Hello, AVH Muzak. Nope, those are not speakers behind me. They are sound panels, actually. Hello, Kathleen Mullaney. Haven't seen you in years. How you doing? If I haven't said it, I'm going to say it now. I really appreciate you all coming today and hanging out with me wherever you are. It is happy hour, so if you don't have a drink, then grab a drink. And if drinking's not your thing, then grab a toke. If token's not your thing, then just grab a pop or water. But it's happy hours, actually. It's 2 hours, so. Yes, Corolla, if you want to ask Mark what a heart attack on a plate is or a platter, Mark is going to tell you what that is right now.
Daniel Cook, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Daniel Cook, by the way, is a fantastic singer-songwriter here in Victoria. He says he grew up in Sydney. I'm going to post his comment because I'm a Daniel Cook fan. And he grew up in Sydney, and he's welcoming me to Sydney. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that very much. Cassie wants to hear I'm on Fire. By the way, Cassie. Miss you, buddy. Cassie and I have spent time together over the years. Miss you. And Cassie used to say, larger than the average bear to me, which is really talking about my shoulders in high school. And I had more of a frame where I went like this in high school, like to my midsection. Now it kind of goes like that. Anyways, And Cassie gave the best hugs. So, and she was a good friend through some times there. So I appreciate that, Cass. And Eastside Mario's Bada Boom Bada Bing as well, of course. I think you're in North Bay, right? Thank you for staying up, Noel. You might as well have a drink if you're up, you know. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know a lot of you have subscribed already to my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. But I need to get to 1,000. So the only way I can do that is ask you guys to help me to get to 1,000. So I don't know. Share it with your friends and ask your peeps. Anybody here that hasn't subscribed to me on YouTube, please head over there now. Robbie Hancock on YouTube. Actually, I have it posted right at the top of my website, which I've shared here on the screen. Just go to robbiehancock.com and you'll see the subscribe button. And that's the easiest way to do it right now, because it unlocks some cool features. Anyway, I think I'm going to sing a song or two here that I have in my head. Sometimes that happens, you know? Well, there's a bunch of people here now. I'm going to sing a song that I think a lot of people like of mine. This is a song that I wrote with Amanda West, and this is a song about the one that got away. And if you like what you hear, please consider tipping or donating. You can do that via the link in the chat I just posted. And this is an original. It goes like this. Please share the link on Facebook and YouTube. It'd be great to have a few more people in here in the last half hour. Please. The heat of your fire warms up my bones when it's cold inside. Every inch of my skin against yours makes me feel alive. I don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Your eyes draw colors all through my soul, covering all the scars, making the most of my days without you. It's never been so hard. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn. Don't wanna ever cool down. I don't wanna heal from this burn.
If you knew what I knew, then you know that I can't live without you. This is something I'm really proud of. This part of this section of the song kind of builds up, and actually the recording has some piano on it too. They used this as a placement on the golf channel at NBC in 2016 as this emotional support for a segment talking about eradicating ALS, and it's on my website if you wanted to check that out under my credits page. I don't want to ever cool. I don't want to heal from this burn. Don't want to ever cool. I don't want to heal from this burn. No, I don't want to heal from this burn. No, I don't want to heal from this burn.
Yes, I wrote that with Amanda West, and I am feeling like I'm going to be more creative over the next year. I just have this feeling, really strong feeling about that, and I haven't really written that much lately, and that's very frustrating. But I feel like this is a great new space to be able to do that. So I'm really looking forward to writing new songs and albums, and I think that. Already inspired with some things, and things are already starting to flow. I put a bunch of recordings down today already, and just different ideas and stuff. But going deeper, speaking my truth, and more than I ever have in my life. And so there's some songs coming, you guys. Hey, sending some love right back at you, Kirsten. For sure. And I miss you big time. I really look forward to seeing you soon. Sooner than later, I hope. But love right back at you. Actually, speaking of love, and love to you too, Krista. Thanks, Kathleen. Thanks, Mark. Thank you, Sherry. So behind me here, I ended up like, I don't know, doing like a little house shape, but I was trying to, I ran out of time. I was trying to do like the heart, but I'm going to try and figure something out there. But Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. So I got some time to do some fine tuning, you know? I'm just happy that I got the air conditioner in here. Yeah. You guys can also join my mailing list, same place on the website. It's easy to do. That'll just give you more info, not besides my live streaming, of course, but more about like things like film and TV placements. Like I just had a placement on ABC recently, which is just awesome. So my career is like definitely moving in that direction. Hopefully be doing that full time in the next few years here. As an artist and as a composer, actually. I got a lot of instrumental stuff that's being placed. Really amazing. I'm really thankful, gratitude, and just the incredible things that have happened to me over the last few years, and hope to continue that journey. So I'm going to sing some more original stuff here for you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I got just a few songs left here. I got about 20 minutes. And then I will be back tomorrow, though, so put me in your calendars, will you? And, I mean, if you're not doing anything, at home or on your phones or whatever. 5 till 7 PST. And, yeah, really appreciate having you here, guys. And please let your friends know or family know and let people know that I'm doing this. That's how this thing is really growing. So if you just, talk to people, just send them the link. Those links are always the same now that I send out, by the way. So you can just forward like the link for YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Anyway, thank you. I'd like to sing something off my newest album because I don't do that enough. And I'm going to try and keep it positive, winding things up here. So I'm going to sing you another love song. It sounded like Bruce. Maybe it's Bruce, maybe it's Trooper. I have no idea. Okay, so this is a song this came out about in an interesting way, actually. I have a friend, his name's Casey Hurwitz. He lives in the United States, and he's a very good writer. And him and I decided they want to collaborate on a song. So it actually took some time to get this down. It was like a break. And sometimes it happens. It was like a 7-month break of like nothing. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we should probably finish this. And then we did. And we came up with this thing, which is awesome. I got signed to a music library in California, which is great. Mark's asking for Pearl Jam. I don't really know. I don't think I know any Pearl Jam. I'd have to really dig. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it, Cassie, for sure. It's starting to come back and flow, and I know that there's some really good things coming. I can just feel it. Jesse's asking for specific original songs that I haven't sang in a long time. I don't even know if I can do that one. Thanks for asking, though, buddy. Yeah, that's just one that I just don't do anymore. I mean, I'm just at a different time in my life. But it's AVH Muzak. Kind of a flirty, sexy song, and yeah, I just don't do it anymore. But thanks for asking. I really appreciate it. Maybe is there any other originals you'd like to hear? Mark wants to hear or Radiohead. Well, I might be able to do some Radiohead. Better Man by Pearl Jam, Robbie? That's a good song, actually. I like that song. Anyway, okay. So I only got a few songs left here, guys, so I'm probably just gonna... Well, we'll see how it goes. And just to mention again, folks that are just showing up, or just wanted to mention that today and tomorrow and every weekend, I'm playing 5 till 7 PST. And these performances are by donation. This is part of my living now, so if you can help out in any way, tips and donations, I'd really appreciate that. It's really easy to do. I've got a link set up that you can just click on. It heads over to my website, and then it's a secure connection to a PayPal link where you can choose your weapon, so to speak. You know, I think Visa, MasterCard, or I think debit. But you can figure. Excuse me. You can find that out over there. So I'm just going to post the link right now. Thanks for your support. And also, and if anyone tips in the next 15 minutes, we're going to go back into my black box of memories. All right, so here's this song. This song is called I Want It With You. Wrote with Casey. He had his wife in mind when he was coming up with some of the lyrics, and then I had my future wife in mind when I was writing it as well. So it goes like this.
And if I had my way tonight, I'd curl up in your arms. You're not far away tonight. You're right here in my heart. All I want is everything, and I need you. Wanted with you. Wanted with you. And if I had 1,000 lives, I'd spend each one with you. I know what I feel inside. Do you feel it too? All I want is everything, and I need you to know. Wanted with you. Wanted with you. Want is everything, and I need you to know. Wanted with you. Wanted with you.
Thank you. Yes, Nola, that's mine. It's a co-write, but yes, myself and Casey, we wrote that. That came out on my last album, actually called, what is it called? It's called Shape I'm In. It's called The Shape I'm In. So if you'd like this, it's $20 for the CD, another $5 for shipping in Canada, another 10 for shipping in the US. And just indicate that when you tip, and I'll mail it to you. I just need your address, but it comes through with the tipping. So just let me know. If you just like to hear my music, and some people are already doing that, you can go to Robbie Hancock on Spotify. And I have 4 albums there. I'm also happy to just send it to you. And if you guys really want to just have my music as MP3s, if you want to support me, this is a good way to do that. But if you just want the MP3s, I'm happy to just send it over. Like I have a link with all 4 of my albums. So I just need you to send me a message with your email, and then I can just email that over. You can download it, and then you have all my music. And I'm, of course, okay with that because it's all copyrighted. And yeah, just happy to share it, really. But appreciate your support, too, everybody. Thank you. I have not pressed any vinyl, but great question. It's very expensive to press vinyl. And don't think there's enough people that have record players anymore to play it anyway. I mean, it would be a nice keepsake, I think. But I've never had anybody asking me for vinyl. So I think that's more of a musician kind of like cool thing, you know. It'd be nice to have, but it's very expensive. Thank you so much, Nola. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Kathleen. Thank you, Corolla. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Cool. All right. Well, I got a couple more. I might play a bit longer. And see, the sun's actually going down here right now. This is my first time playing in this space. I'm going to show you guys just what's behind me here. Cute, right? Anyway, on this side, the sun's actually starting to go down now. And so you see the light starting to come out a bit more, which is really nice. Yeah, I don't really, guys, honestly, I don't know. I think I only know one Pearl Jam song, and I'm not really feeling it right now, to be honest. Maybe I should. I mean, you guys have been asking for Pearl Jam. Mark's asked me like 5 times. Noel, if you want my CD, just head on over and tip 25. 20 plus 5, and then just remind me that you want the CD, and then I'll mail it to you. And there's the link to go and tip. And that's the easiest way to do that, because that way I could get your address and everything all at the same time. That's the easiest way to do that. Okay, so Pearl Jam or Radiohead? I think I'm going to do Radiohead instead. Mark said Radiohead. I know Corola's still here, so she really likes this song, and I love this song. I love doing this song, and so I'm going to sing it. And this is a song that acoustic version of a hit song, one of the first hit songs by this band. The band hated the song. Tom York hated it. But since it's become rehashed as an acoustic, and I just fell in love with the song again. I didn't really, I mean, I loved it, but then I hated it for a long time too, but now I absolutely love it. So this is a song for Mark and for Corolla and anybody that likes Radiohead. I'm a big Radiohead fan. Yeah, it is getting lighter in here now. Eventually, by the way, hi everybody. I'm actually getting some, I've got some panels being made right now. I can definitely see the sun over here now. It's going to get brighter in here. I'm getting some panels made that are going to go up on the windows. Well, not actually on the window itself, but like Velcro that I can take on and off. So when I'm performing, like it'll be like blackout in here. So then I just have lighting in the background. And then during the daytime, I can take them off and enjoy the sun. Excited about that. And I spent a bit more on cedar as well, so it's going to smell nice in here too. It's a song called Creep.
You here before, could look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry, float like a feather, beautiful. Shy was special, so very special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Wanna have control. Want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. Want you to notice I'm not around. Wish I was special, so very special. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door. She's running out. She's around. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. Wish I was special, so very special. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Well, I don't belong here.
I love that song. Hey, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie says, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Corla. Thanks, guys. That's really kind. Thank you. Hi, Bonnie. Makes me feel good, and it makes me keep coming back when you guys say nice things, and I know that you mean it. Thank you. It's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock PST. That means that my time here is officially over. But if you guys, Jesse asked this before. I forgot to answer him. If you guys would like to hear another song, maybe two, let me know in the chat right now. Jesse's asking me what kind of guitar I'm playing, and I'm playing a Taylor T5. This is actually, her name is Angel. I bought this in 2009, so it's 11 years old now, and it was made in 2007. It's got 3 pickups. It's got one inside, it's got the bridge, and one in the neck, and it's custom, and I love her. I lost her for 2 weeks. Somebody stole it, but it came back to me. That's an interesting story that happened in Ontario, and some jackass stole it, and they had it around a campfire or something. I was pretty distraught. I was gone for 2 weeks, and then I eventually came back, and that was a pretty awful 2 weeks. But you can't sell a custom, you know. And the thing is, I immediately called all the pawn shops, called Long McQuaid, put it out on Facebook. And there was something like 25,000 shares of my post. So my music community and friends of friends, boy, I'm sure that's why it came back. So this guitar, if it could tell stories, I'd like to know what happened in those 2 weeks. But it doesn't matter. She's back. So even all the more it's special. You guys want to hear a couple more tunes? Okay, we can do that. And I'm going to pop the link in for the donations again, tips, if you guys want to help me out tonight, if you haven't already, or even if you have, I would really appreciate it. This is part of my living now, and so I need to mention it. And it's easy to do if you haven't yet. I'm going to post a link. All you got to do is click on the link, and I'll take you over to a page on my website, and then there'll be instructions on how to tip or donate through PayPal. And you would be a patron of my art, and that's how that works. And especially now, everything's changed. I mean, I don't have any gigs anymore. This is my gig. So instead of the bars paying me, you are. And thank you. I'm very appreciative, and my gratitude and appreciation for you all hanging out with me today. Thank you. I'm doing it again tomorrow, 5 till 7 PST, so hopefully you can make it. And please tell 5 people if you enjoy your time here. Come on back tomorrow and hang out with me, and bring your drinks and your food and your friends. I'm going to do a couple songs to finish. So I'm going to do a song by Johnny Cash and another one by Bob Marley. I'm going to do Bob Marley for Mark. Johnny Cash I'm going to do because, well, I was supposed to go on the train today, and the song goes over really well on the train. I'm going to sing it for you. Here we go. Man in Black. My heroes I never got to meet, but I did go to visit his grave just outside of Nashville. That's a story in itself, or another time.
rain a coming, it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. That train keeps on moving on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Shot a man in Sydney just to watch him die. Alright, I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Alright, rich folks seating in fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know they had it coming, I know they can't be free. These people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Oh, they free me from this prison, and that railroad train was mine. Probably move a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. All right.
ABH Muzak asks, do you know any Elvis tunes? In fact, I do. I'm not going to do it now, though, because this is my last song, as I mentioned. But what you can do is go on my website, and I actually recorded a video of 3 or 4 songs. It's like a 15-minute video on my YouTube channel, so you can go on there, and I'm singing an Elvis song on there. So I made that for seniors, and I ended up getting interviewed by the CBC because I made that, and they helped put that out to more seniors' homes at this time. So if you want to go check out the video, it's on my YouTube channel. It's easy to find, and you can hear me doing Elvis Presley. And I'll have to get to that tomorrow. Have we ever seen the rain? Instead of doing that one, Melissa, happy to help, by the way, I'm going to just sing an upbeat, positive one so you don't think about rain. And then if you want to come back tomorrow, I'll sing that one for you. Just request it a little earlier. So this is... Robbie needs to go and get some food. Getting hungry. So this will be my last song. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. And it's great to be able to perform from the new space here in Sydney. And thanks for hanging out and tuning in and all that stuff. And this is a song by Bob Marley. And this is a song for everybody right now. And it's just a positive tune. And just know that we will get through this and everything is going to be all right.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing, it's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing, it's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds, yeah, pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet song, melodies pure and true. They This is my message to you and you. Mash up. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. About a thing. Just every little thing. It's gonna be alright. Alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing. It's gonna be alright. Every little thing. It's gonna be alright. Every little thing. Everything's going to be all right. You guys, it's going to be all right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate it. And live from Sydney, live streaming from me to you at your home or wherever you are. And thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm here again tomorrow, 5 till 7 PST, and every Friday, Saturday. And appreciate you tuning in. And please tell 5 people about this, and please share my links. And if you can donate today, then great. If you have already, thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.